Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and welcome back to our survival series on Riverbend Springs. Now, we've just swapped the Landini tractor for the Zeta tractor just because the Landini was struggling a little bit on the hill with the stone picker. We've done the 6 headlands and we've set the Zeta tractor off on a worker. Now, the other contracts that we had, well, we can collect that because that's done. Of these 2 cultivating contracts, we can collect both of them. And then it's just the stone picking, which is 21% complete. Now, we are going to just really quickly jump over to here, because we had a comment saying that somewhere around here we can collect these stones. So yeah, it's going to be those. So we are going to purchase, unfortunately it's not, and nothing is in the sale. We're going to purchase a bucket. We're going to purchase this one and we can buy it outright. And if we jump back into, there it is, the Landini, we are going to head to the store. Now, the best way, I think, is going to be in drive, but we're going to go this way. It is quite late in game. It is 20 past 4 in November, so it's going to start getting dark, but we've got to get field 87 finished. So let's head over to the store, because I'd like to start on the turning the stones into the roofing pallets or whatever the roofing material is. But so we're going to have to lease it at some point anyway. And we've got 1,316 litres of stone already just from the headlands, which isn't masses, but it's going to have to do to make a start. And hopefully we can collect those stones that are piled up there. So the stone picker wasn't actually filling up that much. I think we only had about 30%. And we've unloaded that into the trailer, obviously, so that is now empty. So it shouldn't fill for quite a while, so we're not going to need both the trailers. So I'm hoping we can use these to help with the unload, but it did look as if the unload point is right next to it, so it might just be faster to unload directly into that point. So we've got the front loader attached. We took the Zeta tractor back, parked the cultivator, grabbed the front loader and ran back to the field and did a swap. And I'm hoping the Zeta tractor has just got a bit more power to help with the hills, because it can only run at 6 miles an hour with the stone picker, but on the hill it was getting down to about 2-3 miles an hour, which was just taking ages. So hopefully that's just going to help a little bit. So we are nearly at the store, and then we've got to figure out how to get to the stone factory, which looks like it's just continue on this road and cut through our farm pretty much. So I'll see you once we are almost there, unless I keep taking the wrong turn. Right, so we have decided to come back via the farm because we need to get the fertilizing done on this field. So where did we park the fertilizer? Let's just jump out and have a quick look. It's not round there, so I think it's in this shed here. Oh, so close. this one here. So we can close this door because we're not going to need any more for now. Come on. There we go. And what I want to do is just check. Just want to see if we need narrow tyres. It's not saying we do. Let's see if we can get narrow tyres, because I think it would be worthwhile rather than risking losing any crop. So that's weights, wides, narrow. It's going to cost us £1,000. Let's do it. At least now we are not going to run the risk of destroying our crop. There we go. Lift that back up and we position ourselves here. There we go. So let's turn steering assist on, and if we double check, we'll let the game save first so we can see while we're here. How's that looking? 26%, so they're not doing too badly. So let's look at this field. So it's only got one stage of fertilizer, so hopefully this is going to give the next stage. Oh, hang on. We have a partial width. There we go. Let's reactivate that. And in theory, yep, there we go. We are getting the second stage of fertilizer down. This won't take us too long at all. And this is going to hopefully help boost the yield. Let's get to the end of the row. Turn that off. And I know we could lower the working widths. Oh, we're going to have to come back because we've missed a bit. Let's turn that on. Try and make sure we get that edge there. That's better. I could lower the working width, but we might as well just do this because it's not using much anyway. And then we can race over to the cement factory, I think it is. Right then. Let's turn that off. And yep, that field is all done, which is brilliant. So stick this in reverse. And that will do there. As we'll turn some lights on. And let's head over to the cement factory, which is just over here. So I think we'll go... I can see it in the distance, it's literally straight in front of us. Let's go down here. We've got to figure out the best way to get into it. But there should be a road here. Perfect, there we go. That was quite quick and easy. Now then, where is the unload point? I think it's going to be about here. So we now need to find the spanner icon. Here we go. And we don't want to buy it, we want to lease it. Yep, that'll be fine. So that should be, yep, they're all deactivated. So let's activate this. And jump back in here. And we should have, can I change the unload side back? Grain door, left, right, there we go. So if we pull over here, there we go, dump stones. Oops. And the factory should now begin processing that. But we are going to come back round and hopefully we'll be able to collect these stones. That is not working. That's weird. So let's have a quick look, because the comment said that round the back we'd be able to collect the stones, but we can't seem to collect those. There's no more down there. Were you doing something wrong? So let's just put this into reverse. Let's bring the camera back into a slightly different position. And try again. It is not letting me collect these stones at all. No, that is confusing. Right, well, if you know how I'm doing this wrong, or what I need to do to collect these stones, I thought we'd be able to, unless it's because we don't own it, we're leasing it, but I thought that would still work. Let me know down in the comments why I can't collect these stones. But we will have to leave that for now. Let's see how this tractor is doing. So it's only got 15% full, but it's about 30% of the field done, which is pretty good. So that should be working away. Yeah, they're both inactive. So we've got 30 litres of roof plates already. Let's have a quick look here. How's everything looking? So we've only got, I don't understand that. Saying we've got 2 litres of honey. Okay. So we've got 2 pounds of honey at the moment, and that's it. I thought we had more than that. Lettuce is doing really well. We could possibly sell the prefab walls because they are higher than they should be. So yeah, let's do that. Let's jump back over into this. Grab the trailers again. And we will, can we squeeze past here? It's going to be tight, but yes, we can. There we go. Let's grab the trailer and go and sell some more of the products to boost the income. Right, so we've got all of the wood products loaded onto the trailer. We've still got the wood chips, which we can sell, but the highest price is meant to be in January, so we might just hold fire a little bit longer. Same with the lettuce. The lettuce is best price, I think, is February time, so we'll hold fire on that as well. We have a lot of lettuce though. So, oh, this trailer is very heavy. Let's minimize the map. We don't need it that big at the moment. There we go. So, I think what we need to do is we need to save and try and buy another field. Now, the two fields that I'm thinking of are just over 100,000. I think one is about 102,000 and the other is about 105,000. But they are the two fields next to the field that we already own and therefore on our farmland. So I don't know how long it's going to take for us to be able to afford them. But I think that is going to be the best option. So let's just pull in here. Now we should get a decent amount of money, but I don't think we're going to get, well, we're not going to get anywhere near what we need, but that is really good. Nearly 35,000 pounds. This has taken us to almost 50 grand, so we are nearly halfway there. So yeah, the next step, this needs 12,000 litres of roof plates, and we've got 165. Let's have a quick look. I think it's run out of stones already. That is going to be a challenge because it needs 1,000 stones to make 125. So we need to try and work this out. So we need over 12,000 litres. So that's going to be adding 2 noughts to the end. So we're going to need, what's that, 100,000 litres of stones just to get enough roof plates. We might have to buy them. I think we can, but I'm not sure where. But we might have to buy the roof plates unless we can figure out how that stone works. But yeah, if you guys know in the comment, let me know in the comments if you know how I can get some stones. That would be brilliant. But while we're here, let's just have a quick look. So yeah, we've got nearly over 22,000 litres of lettuce, which is going to give us at the moment 22 grand. So that's really going to help. And we've got 11 grand's worth of wood chips. So we're not far off being able to afford the next field. So we're probably going to go for one of these two, either field 5 or field 3. I think field 3 is bigger, but at the moment neither field have any crop planted in them. So I'm hoping, I was hoping that a crop would be planted before we buy it, but I don't think that's going to be the case because I'd like to buy it before this time, just in case they plant something like cotton in. I don't think they would, but maybe we'll wait until April to buy it. But is there any other contracts that we could look at doing? It's another deadwood contract. We haven't got the header for that. So I just think they're going to take a long time. That is another wood contract. I think it's probably going to be a shorter episode today, but let's just have a look, see how this is doing. This is done really well. The only downside is we're not going to get anywhere near the amount of stones that we need. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shorter episode today, but as always, I do hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to continue and hopefully get most of this field done off screen. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, it would mean a lot if you could hit that like button. And if you've not subscribed to the channel already, that would mean a lot if you could subscribe. And hopefully, we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.